All right, we're going to hit stream here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Mount Vernon High School as we wind down the girls' season here with a final home game of the year for one of the next to last home game for the girls for the year. And last regular season game.
Yeah, last regular season. That's a good way to say it.
There we go.
There you go.
Now I got it.
There we go.
Last regular season game of the year here. As I am joined by the usual color guy here, Kurt Wishmeyer. Jim Beatty decided to go to Canada in February. I don't know why, but something about business or something. So he is not here tonight, so I'll be filling in for him here. And Kurt, before we do our analysis of the game tonight, we got a great pregame interview with Laura Swart here. And that'll be brought to you by the Mount Vernon Booster Club. And we'll play that for you as we head here.
Good evening, Mustang Nation. This is Coach Sanderson here with another pregame interview with the class of 2023. Tonight I'm joined by senior guard Laura Swart. And Laura, as you start to think about your career kind of wrapping up here, what have you enjoyed most about being on this year's team?
I've enjoyed my teammates the most. They're super supportive, and I always have a good time with them. We like to have fun, specifically at team bonding activities, and we always have a lot of good laughs.
Now, Laura, you've served as a team captain this year, and obviously as a senior, you have more influence than probably any other time or any other grade level in our program here. What have you brought to the team in terms of just your leadership and influence this season?
I just try to follow the expectations that the coaches preach and set good examples for my teammates by giving my all-out effort in practice and in games and being there for my teammates whenever something isn't going well or just, picking them up and giving them motivation.
Well, obviously our team has been playing well here of late. The 1-point loss on the road at Solon and a close nail-biter there at the end, and then the big win over number 3 Northland last night. As we finish up the regular season tonight with the WAMAC Division East, our last regular season game against West Delaware, we look ahead to the postseason. Laura, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to most as we get into the playoffs?
Well, we've got some tough games ahead of us, but I'm sure they're going to be some super interesting ones. Solon is always a great competitor to play against, and I always enjoy watching them. Just the energy in the gym is amazing, and it's something that I love to be a part of. It's pretty hype.
Well, certainly we have a lot of work to do before we get back to Solon, but it is an exciting carrot to see on the horizon there. Now, Laura, as a senior, you've been a part of 4 different athletic programs here at Mount Vernon in your high school career. And I'm just curious, as you start to think about adulting here before too long and headed out into the real world, what are some things you think that you'll take with you from your athletic experience here at Mount Vernon that will benefit you down the road?
Sports definitely teach you how to handle adversity and mental toughness. So I think that definitely carries over into the real world, I guess, as you put it. And just like with cross country and track, you have to be very mentally tough for those sports, and just like the determination and competitiveness that it requires. I think those life skills will help me a lot.
Well, I think that's been one of the fun things about watching this year's team is that we've faced some adversity with our schedule and with the ups and downs of a lot of close games, and it's been fun to see this team come together and continue to grow through those, and certainly your influence is a big part of that as well. And Laura, as we look now ahead to the rest of your life, what do you have in store for your future plans post-high school?
Right now, I'm thinking that I will attend the University of Iowa. I'm not 100% sure on that decision, but I'm leaning towards it. I'm interested in pursuing something in the medical field, specifically nursing, and potentially maybe becoming a doctor, but we'll see where life takes me.
Well, we certainly appreciate everything, Laura, that you do for the program here. You're one of the unsung heroes and a quiet yet so positive influence for us on our bench and with our JV kids, and we are certainly thankful to have you as part of the program. Well, what can you expect from our second meeting and our final WAMAC East Division game here tonight with West Delaware? The Hawks come into the game with the conference's second leading scorer, Brooke Krogman, an inside presence averaging 16.7 points per game. She is a load, and we did a great job in the first game at West Delaware of getting her into some foul trouble. Held her to just 6 points and 0 points in the second half, largely as a result of our size inside. So we will look certainly to focus our defensive attention there. West Delaware played us in a lot of zone defense in the first game. We expect to see a little bit more man-to-man from them here tonight in the second game, and hopefully we can continue to play as well as we have over the last couple of games, obviously following up a big emotional win last night against North Lynn and a close game with Solon on Friday. Our confidence is probably as high as it's been all season, and we are excited to be able to take the floor here one more time before the postseason starts in earnest on Saturday. Paul and Kirk, we'll see you after the game.
Wow, has by name there. Holy cow. Coach Sanderson's getting good at this.
He does a nice job.
All right. Well, he stole our thunder there, so thank you, Coach Sanderson, for doing that. Don't know what else to talk about now since you heard from the coach himself, but some few interesting things here I noticed. Here, Kirk, West Delaware surprisingly one of the best blocking teams here in the WAMAC with 105 blocks on the year.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely a surprise there. West Delaware averages 18.7 turnovers a game, Mount Vernon 15.4. But on the other end of everything, West Delaware, one of the highest fouling teams here in the WAMAC as well, averaging 16 fouls a game.
Wow.
So
that kind of goes along with their schedule, Paul.
Yes.
They've this season they've had a really tough schedule. You know, all their losses have become at the hands of either ranked 3A opponents or ranked 4A opponents. So, you know, they've been competitive every game, but, you know, some of those stats that you're rattling off there, a little reflective of, you know, kind of their overall record of, you know, 6-14 and how some of that stuff has fallen out.
And looking at here, Kirk, the last 13 or 14 years in the series, Mount Vernon leads at 19-8 and have won the last 3.
Won the last 3 in a row. That's always good to see that. You know, we like to keep these streaks going. So right now, you and I can probably agree that it's all about momentum. So awesome win last night against North Lynn. Want to keep some winning momentum going today, and then, you know, as they kind of roll on into the rest of their schedule here, they're gonna like to have that momentum.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. So. Also, of note here, as we're looking through the stats, Lily C now takes over the team lead with, looks like the best shooting percentage so far of the whole team with 46% from the field. Peyton Simpson leads the team in points per game at 10.1. And Chloe Meester also one of the top scorers here. Rebounds, Lily C has been absolutely tearing up the WAMAC in rebounds. Surprising it wouldn't be Chloe Meester, but it's actually Lily C leading the team in rebounds. And, of course, for assists, Cameron Brand has been the assist leader all year for the Mustangs.
Who do we got as our sponsor for our 3 keys of the game?
Oh,
yes. We better get those rattled off here.
I got to bring those up.
Yes, let's get through our sponsors, and we'll talk about the 3 keys of the game here. So, you know, for the most part, I think Coach Sanderson wants the Mustangs to continue doing. So, number one, they need to just continue to take care of the ball. You know, it's been a point of emphasis for them all year long. Last night they had an opportunity to blow the game open in the third quarter, but they were unable to do that with some ill-advised turnovers. You know, in the last couple minutes of the game. So they want to continue to emphasize to make strong passes and get the ball with 2 hands and keep everything done. And then number 2, defense. You know, they're going to play Krogman straight up tonight in the zone and have Meester and Rasmussen do the majority of the work on her. So that frees up the perimeters, the high-low, kick-out passes, all that kind of stuff. Put us in better rebounding position for them. West Delaware's, as you said, nearly 20 turnovers a game. So we want to make sure they're active with the hands. The last one is their offense. Need to continue to make plays on the post, whether that's on the low or the high post and setting those screens. They were able to get Krogman into foul trouble in the first time, as Coach Sanderson mentioned. So they want to keep putting pressure on her and keep going. So,
absolutely, and I'd like to thank Cause Team for doing our 3 keys to victory for every girls basketball game this year. Fundraising to do some good, or simply some really great custom merch. Our women-owned, Iowa-based, big-hearted company has you covered. Cause Team in downtown Mount Vernon. As we get ready to set here, as Principal Steve Brand will read the lineups for each team as we get ready for the last regular season contest of the year here.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mount Vernon High School for Womack Girls Basketball. The official shortage is a real issue in high school sports. At Mount Vernon, we want to make it a tradition to celebrate every official that steps into our gym. Please stand. Give an ovation to those that made competition possible. Our officials tonight, Gary Bontrager, Seth Ickowitz, and Miles Schwarzenegger. As always, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union supports good sportsmanship by players, coaches, and fans. Please welcome visitors to tonight's game, the Hawks from West Delaware High School. And get up on your feet for your home team, the Mount Vernon Mustangs. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Hawks, a senior, number 11, Olivia Schulte.
number 1 for the Hawks is number 11, Olivia Schulte. She's a senior. Our second starter is Candy Klosterman. She's a senior. And number 15, senior Claire Ridenauer. And Brooke Krogman, she's a sophomore. And our other sophomore for West Delaware is Josie Niehaus. Or Josie Niehaus. Oh my gosh, listen to that. Josie McMahon.
Former boys coach. This is his second or third year, I believe, on the girls' side now for West Delaware.
Starting lineups for your Mount Vernon Mustangs. A senior, number 5, Cameron.
Senior number 5, Cameron Brand. Your first starter for the Mustangs. A freshman, number 10, Courtney Frank.
Senior, number 11, Lily.
Senior number 11, Lily C. for the Mustangs.
Number 21,
Peyton Simpson, a junior, number 21, comes out for the Mustangs. And finally, our sophomore, number
30.
Wow, they changed.
Oh.
Yeah, Chloe Meester changed to number 30. I paused there because holy cow. Sophomore Chloe Meester wearing 30. So, Paul, quick thank you to our Mount Vernon Booster Club. They're providing all kinds of wonderful jersey options for the ladies out there tonight. We know some different numbers out there and some girls. Chloe Meester, number 30. Josie Niehaus is wearing number 32. Peyton Simpson swapped up, and she's now wearing number 21. I think that's it.
Yeah, how dare they do that on us?
Courtney Frank still wears 10. Cameron Brand still wears 5. Lily C. still 11. And Aaron Jackson still at 23. And Brinley Rasmussen is still at 24. So those are your starters and your first ladies off the bench. All right, let's go get a win tonight.
Absolutely. And Mount Vernon won the tip there as Liz C will take it up the court. Over to Brand. Brand looking to dribble as West Delaware in the zone to start out with here. And right away, the ball stolen by number 12 of Kennedy Klosterman for West Delaware. It's Klosterman on the inside. Krogman on the inside. No good. And that'll be off the Mustangs, and it'll be Hawk.
Peyton Shoe.
Yep. Brooke Krogman, related to the Krogmans of West Delaware, of course. I see she shares their heights with the Krogmans there. And that'll be a foul, looks like on Brand or Frank there.
Yeah, that was Brand, first one of the night.
And that'll be her first, team's first. As I can't read the number there. Is that 15?
That's 12.
12, okay. As Klosterman will go to the line. First one short.
No, you were right. That was Claire Ridenauer, number 15.
Oh. Excuse me, Claire Ridenauer. Second shot off the front of the rim, and West Delaware gets the rebound. And that's going to be out of bounds on number 23, Josie McMahon. So after one possession each, 0-0. It looks like West Delaware come out with a three-quarters press here. Frank with the ball now looking to look up the court, nowhere to go. Gives it to Swart.
Yeah, Mustangs
C.
Mustangs need to do a better job of pushing and running that hard.
Yep, look up the court there. And there's another turnover. 2 turnovers to start out the game here. Not what you want on this one. As Schulte now with the ball over to Ridenauer. Back to Schulte. High post there. Goes in the lane. And that's good. And West Delaware draws first blood. They're on the board.
That was Josie McMahon for West Delaware.
And Peyton in no man's land and gets it stolen. That's 3 straight turnovers. That is not the way you want to start out here. And 3-point attempt there from Klosterman, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and Frank will push it up the court. Mustangs will just take a shot attempt here. And that's going to be a foul.
That was on Klosterman.
That's going to be on Klosterman, her first, team's first. And it'll be a baseline out of bounds here for the Mustangs as Brand will take it out. And nice cut there by C and just missed it.
Darn it.
But good look there. West Delaware will get it back here. 2-0 your score. 6 minutes left here to go in the first. And nice, good block there by Meester on McMahon. And now he's sidelined out of bounds for West Delaware.
Yep, nice work by Chloe. Getting in position and getting right there to swat that right in perfect time.
As Krogman, nowhere to go on that one. And that'll be Mustang ball. As three-quarters press will start here again. And much better breaking the press there.
Gotta push
Almost
it.
Turned over, but C was able to get it. And Meester inside, nowhere to go. Peyton Simpson for a long three off the front. Does not get the lucky bounce, but Meester gets the rebound. And now reset the shot clock. As Frank looking to drive. Gets it in there. That was lucky there. That was not the best shot. But the Mustangs will take it. Now even the score 2-2.
I think that was a little bit of skill there.
And Frank with a steal here, 2-on-1. Nowhere to go with it. Passes it back to C. C with a three-pointer. That's short. As Meester gets the rebound again. That's going to be over and back.
Dang. She got a wonderful rebound there. Kicked it back out. I think she just split the defender or our offensive girls there. Just caused a turnover.
As West Delaware will take it out of bounds on the sideline. Run down to Schulte. Into McMahon. McMahon shot no good. Another block for the Mustangs. As two newcomers for West Delaware will come in. Number 10, Funk. I always get that name wrong. And Laura Payton will come in as well. And nowhere to go there. Shot up by Funky is good.
It's a nice shot.
And West Delaware will take the lead. Not as much pressing here on this possession for West Delaware as C will take it up top.
They've gone every other one. They've pressed every other possession.
And C with a wide open look, and she's going to be fouled by Krogman.
Good.
And that'll be 2 free throws for her. As C's first shot. That's a swish. That's good. And Rasmussen and Jackson will come in for the Mustangs.
Well, kind of first half of the first quarter, a little bit slow going here.
Yeah, both teams not had the best opportunities here to score. So Mount Vernon started out the game with 3 straight turnovers as Krogman gets the rebound for West Delaware and gives it to McMahon. Mustangs in their traditional 2-3 zone here. As Krogman trying to dribble it in. Double pressure, that's good. Nice jump shot there. And C trapped there, but they're going to call a foul. One of the unknown rules of basketball, Kirk, I don't know if you know this, but if you're double team someone, you cannot touch the player. It's an automatic foul.
Okay. I did not know that.
That is, yep. Not a lot of people know that rule. You cannot touch the player in the double team.
I like learning those little tricks and trades that you pull out of the back there.
As C with it now. I didn't learn that until I took How to Coach Basketball at Buena Vista, believe it or not. As Brand now over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen one-on-one and gets the bump.
That was close to falling. That was a good look.
As Rasmussen will get 2. First one off the back, no good. As Schulte will come back in for West Delaware. 6-3 your score with 3:28 left to go here in the first. Rasmussen's second. Does not get the lucky bounce off the front of the rim. Rebounded by West Delaware. Mount Vernon looking for a stop here. And shot there. That's good. Was that McMahon? That was McMahon.
Yep, 23.
9-3 your score here. And nice the way to look up the floor there from C as Frank with the ball now. Jackson with a wide open 3, but contested at the end. In and out, no good. Rebounded by West Delaware. As we head back on the other end now. Shot there by Krogman's good from no man's land, but makes it 11-3 your score now. This is a shocker here, Kirk.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure the Mustang girls were.
See, looking to drive, nowhere to go there. Out to Frank, and gets it off in time, but did not hit the rim, and that'll be a turnover.
Yeah, so that's
five turnovers.
Yeah, you've mentioned
4 of them live ball.
Yeah,
so.
A couple of them you mentioned already that's not the way we want to start this game.
And half the points so far, Kirk, have at least have come off of turnovers. So not the way you want to start it, as you mentioned. And nowhere to go there. Here comes Krogman, and she gets up with it. 13-3, 10-point lead here. Mount Vernon just needs a basket. As the press will come on. Jackson now looking to drive, nowhere to go. Over Simpson. Now Rasmussen with it from no man's land. Off the back of the board, no good.
Oh.
That's going to be over the back on Simpson.
They're having a hard time with their shots right now.
They are.
Yeah, they're coming close, but they are not.
And Sanderson is
accurate.
just going to bring in Niehaus right now. Niehaus, surprising she's coming in early here, but with the way the score is, the Mount Vernon Mustang just needs some momentum here, and she might bring it. The long shot there, no good off the board. Holy cow. Klosterman with her own rebound. Long 3 there off the board, no good. And another, there's 2 offensive rebounds in a row, but they
got
traveled. Whew. Well, there's 2 things you don't want to do, Kirk, in any basketball game, and that's lose the rebounding battle on your own end and then give up turnovers, and that's what the Mustangs are doing right now, and almost another turnover there.
Press it fast.
And, Leister out of bounds, so another turnover. There's 6.
Go back to your keys of the game.
As we go here, less than a minute left in the first, and there's a reaching foul on Niehaus.
Take care of the ball.
Take care of the ball, that is correct.
Number 1 key, take care of the ball. So that's running pretty high to have 6 turnovers in the first quarter.
And corner 3 there, no good off the board. Rebounded by Brand, shot clock off. As Meester now underneath the basket.
Oof.
Not a good shot there. As West Delaware looking to make the last shot. Kerwin with it now in the lane, nowhere to go. Yeah, that's going to be mishandled, and that'll be Mustang basketball with 3 seconds left to go on the clock. As they'll keep the press on. 2-on-2 press.
Go.
As no shot attempt there.
Wowza.
Woo, that's not the best quarter we've seen out of the Mustang girls, Kirk, for sure.
Well, I'm right there with you. I think might be is an understatement.
Oof. And we'll head to commercial break here. Mount Vernon down to West Delaware.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing, and after a long wait, I'm excited to tell you that we're finally starting to see new vehicle inventory. Like these F-150s that are arriving daily, our dealership is one of the largest inventories in Eastern Iowa. That's Lynch Ford Chevrolet. Come see how we're selling a lot of cars in a very different way.
Hello, welcome to Mount Vernon. Let me show you the stable.
The stable has all your shopping needs, including various sweatshirts and t-shirts.
And kids gear.
We have all your top brand t-shirts.
And stocking caps for the winter.
Stop by and see us in person at the stable or visit our website on the district homepage.
And welcome back here to the gymnasium here in Mount Vernon High School, as Mount Vernon down 13-3 on West Delaware, is probably the worst quarter of the year there, Kirk.
Yes,
for the Mustangs, as they look to rebound here. And that's how you start it, with a block there from Meester. Krogman now with a skip pass. And shot up there, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs.
There we go.
As Frank now with the ball.
West Delaware's being selective on which possessions they actually put the press on.
I think they're doing on a made, it looks like here, Kirk. On a made, they're going press. On a miss, they're just going to go back to the basket. And nice offensive rebound there by C. New shot clock now for the Mustangs. It's Jackson with a three-pointer. That's no good. Another offensive rebound by Simpson. Tries to go up with it. No foul called. But better offensive possession there for the Mustangs. As Schulte with it now. Over to Klosterman. Back to Schulte. Back to Klosterman. Long three-pointer there off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Frank. As over to Jackson now.
I don't know exactly for sure, but I think we're pushing about 4 to 7 minutes.
Without a basket, yeah.
Without a basket.
As 8 left to go on the shot clock. And that's tip ball there with 1 second on the shot clock. You got to do it quick here.
Cut right underneath the basket, put it right up.
Yeah. As they'll go man here on the out-of-bounds play.
Right there to Chloe, right there. Oh, man. We missed it.
And Frank's going to do a long shot. That's no good.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
Another turnover.
I think that play was set up for Chloe right underneath the basket, and Aaron Jackson just missed it.
So that'll be 7 turnovers now as Brand will come in for Jackson. Whew.
All right, come on, ladies. We got this. Start chipping away and get some baskets in there.
As Frank, good defense there on Schulte. As Kira Emerson will come into the game now, and that's a steal by Brand. As Simpson now with a wide open three. That's good.
Right.
And finally, the Mustangs score after a huge drought.
Peyton doubles our point total, 1 shot.
And Meester with a block.
There we go.
As they'll take it from the baseline, West Delaware will now. Trying to crisscross there, no good.
Go.
And Brand's got it, and she's all by herself sprinting down. And gets the basket. And there's a 5-0 run now for the Mustangs. As shot off the base of the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Frank. Good defense there by Meester. Frank over C. Now to Brand. Brand with a wide open three. There, give it to her. And now the Mustangs finally get within a possession.
Good. That was a nice little run there.
And a timeout there.
8-0 run by the Mustangs. Bring that back to within 3.
And now they're within 2, actually.
You're right. Yeah,
it's a possession. I'd like to thank, who's our timeout sponsor here?
Do we have a timeout sponsor?
I thought we had a timeout sponsor.
I don't remember hearing a timeout sponsor.
You're right. Yes, Gary's Foods. There we go. I thought there was. I don't know about you, Kirk, but it looks like to me, and I got to make sure that if we do a full possession here, but I think West Delaware is running a triangle and 2 defense there, and it depends on who the shooters are in the game, but I think they're going triangle and 2.
Yeah, you took that class, that coaching class at Buena Vista. I did not take that class, so I'm a little baffled about
you
that
don't
question.
see that very often unless a team has really good shooters, and the Mustangs definitely have that. Right now the two good shooters on the court would be Simpson and Frank. So it looks like their triangle 2 is when you do a triangle in the middle there and you take two people to do man. So it's kind of like a mix of a zone and a man. Not surprised that Coach McMahon would do that from his old West Delaware days as boys basketball. You just hardly see it in girls basketball. As block and steal there by Meester.
Wow, got a fire lit underneath the Mustangs right now.
And yep, they're doing triangle and 2, it looks like. They are.
Right there, right there.
Right there.
Oh.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
And turnover there by the Mustangs. Makes that turnover number 8. But they're within a possession here, as Mustangs will stay in their 2-3. Nice double team there. And Frank with the steal. Gets a hand on it. And they'll hustle back up the court. As C gets tripped. That's a good daughter right there.
Oh, she's not bringing me something. That's for her.
Oh, that's for her. I thought she was nice.
No. Well, she's very nice, but she's going to have that for herself, I believe.
As Mustangs will take it on the baseline. No shot there. Rasmussen, off the bottom of the rim. But they're going to say that hit West Delaware player last. And Mustangs will take it on the baseline. Get a new shot clock.
Our middle school wrestlers are showing back up from wrestling meet down at Solon.
And Rasmussen with a good hook.
There we go. Does that tie her up?
That ties it up.
Look at that. Brindley drops in a nice basket right there in the post. Evens the score up.
And that's going to be over and back or out of bounds, whichever one you want.
Yeah, we'll take that.
It's going to be either or there.
All right, so Paul, it really looks like they're finally settling down.
Yep.
They've realized.
And shot there by Simpson. That's good.
Look at that.
And for the first time in the game, Kirk, the Mustangs take the lead. As a drive there by Schulte, no good, rebounded by the Mustangs, and they'll push it up the court.
Yeah, Brindley's in good position on that.
And turnover there. Turnover number 9 now for the Mustangs in this half. Wow. That hits their average per game there, Kirk.
Yeah, you're right,
Ooh.
9. Holy smokes.
And shut up there, no good by Funky. And C is going to go to the basket. Ooh, nice shot fake there and draws the foul. Or they could call it out of bounds. They're going to call it out of bounds.
I think
Okay.
it was a clean block out of bounds.
And Rasmussen blocked there, no good. And Brand with a steal.
Good.
Rips it right out of McMahon's hands as Frank with it now. Frank gets in a lane to drive in. Ooh, nice finish there with the step back. (18-13) your score. A timeout there. And we'll head to commercial break here Kirk, as your score, 18-13 Mustang.
Don't let your aches and pains go untreated. Don't be content with less than ideal function of your body. Get back to an active and progressing lifestyle with help from Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness. At Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness, our team of professional therapists, trainers, and office staff are dedicated to getting you back in your optimal physical function. Choose one of our 4 convenient locations in Center Point, Marion, Mount Vernon, and Solon. For total patient care, choose Ability Physical Therapy.
And we're back here in lovely Mount Vernon, Iowa. As out of timeout, sponsored by Gary's Foods, it's Mount Vernon 18, West Delaware 13. As Frank with a steal. And looking to drive, nowhere to go. As, well, they switched offense again here, Kirk. Now they're with 2-3, so you're seeing a lot of type of defenses here. As C trying to go up with it. And, ooh, they're calling it a jump ball. But it'll stay on this end.
Perhaps you can explain the rules on a jump ball to me, because I didn't understand that one.
No comment. As Simpson from the corner. Ooh, that's good. Nice contested 3 there.
There we go.
As Mount Vernon leading it now 21-3 with an 8-point lead. And C almost with a steal. Well, it'll be West Delaware ball. Still take it out underneath. As McMahon. Ooh, C again. Oh, that's good. That's out of bounds on them. Yep, that's out of bounds on them.
Good. We like that. Another turnover.
Well, the turnover battle has got to be close now.
It's about even.
I think that's their 3rd straight on their end. As Brand with it gets a pick there from Rasmussen. Skip pass over to Frank. Now to C. Inside to Rasmussen, and not the best pass there.
Yeah,
and turnover number 10. Whew. Yet Mount Vernon leads the game. As West Delaware has been stuck on 13 for a long time now.
They're scoreless in this quarter.
So Mount Vernon with an 18-0 run. As Rasmussen underneath with it. Tries to get off the backboard, no good. Oh, that's going to be a charge? Yep, charge. Led with the elbow.
Nice.
Even though Frank's feet weren't quite set when you lead with the elbow, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get called with the offensive foul, and she did. And that's McMahon's 3rd foul. Holy cow here.
Yeah, she's taking a seat.
Oh, she'll be taking a seat for the rest.
This half, yeah.
This half at least, maybe a little bit of the 3rd quarter, as 30 seconds left to go here in this half. Where's this quarter gone by here, Kirk?
It was fast.
As C, nowhere to go. We'll see if the Mustangs try to get the last shot here. Frank with it now. Over to Meester. Meester now in the game. Short there, rebounded by C. Oh, C almost had it.
Almost had it.
10 left to go on the clock. And 3-pointer there, short, no good. Rebounded by Simpson. And, that's going to be a foul. That's 3 shots.
Huh.
And so Simpson will go to the line by herself. Wow, that's one thing you do not want to do is give up 3 free points there to end the half.
Well, she was not going to make that basket.
Oh, she wasn't going to make it, so that's just a bad mistake.
That was not a good call.
Man.
I mean, it was a good call.
But way to go for Peyton Simpson to just shoot it. Why not? And got something here at the table. Oh, they wanted to get rid of the red in the basket. All right, so they put 1 second on the clock, even though there's nothing left. So it'll be an uncontested 3 shots here for Simpson. First one's good. Don't see this very often, Kirk. an uncontested three free throw shots. There's the second.
There's two. Yeah, that was just a mental error there on West Delaware.
And the third's good, and they'll head in the locker room with 3 free points there.
And
as that'll make it a 24-13. And let's see, that's 21. Nothing run to end the quarter, but it wasn't exactly the greatest.
Yeah, and Peyton dropped all 3 of those, and she's only like a 37.
74.
Oh, 74. I was looking at the wrong stat there. Oh, wow, that was holy smokes. Unfortunately, they chose the wrong person to foul there.
They did. So we'll head into they'll head into the locker room here, and we'll take a break ourselves as it's Mount Vernon 24, West Delaware.
New window coverings are a fantastic way to update and transform a space, and in this part of the country, we hope you'll consider Budget Blinds. Your local franchisee, the Sill family, and their many team members recently received 2 huge national honors. They won the National Franchisee of the Year award from Budget Blinds, and they earned our National Best of the Best award for customer satisfaction based on their record of outstanding customer reviews for years. We love that Budget Blinds has the huge selection and buying power of a big national chain, but operates with the personal touch that comes with local family businesses. If you're looking for stunning blinds, shades, shutters, drapery, the Budget Blinds team has what you need both residentially and commercially. The Sill family will bring many great design ideas to the table in an in-home consultation. Then their installation teams will make sure that your window coverings are installed professionally, ensuring many years of enjoyment. Please visit budgetblinds.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Budget Blinds, style and service for every budget.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing, and after a long wait, I'm excited to tell you that we're finally starting to see new vehicle inventory. Like these F-150s that are arriving daily, our dealership is one of the largest inventories in Eastern Iowa. That's Lynch Ford Chevrolet. Come see how we're selling a lot of cars in a very different way.
Don't let your aches and pains go untreated. Don't be content with less than ideal function of your body. Get back to an active and progressing lifestyle with help from Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness. At Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness, our team of professional therapists, trainers, and office staff are dedicated to getting you back in your optimal physical function. Choose one of our 4 convenient locations in Center Point, Marion, Mount Vernon, and Solon. For total patient care, choose Ability Physical Therapy.
Hello, welcome to Mount Vernon. Let me show you the stable.
The stable has all your shopping needs, including various sweatshirts and t-shirts.
And kids gear.
We have all your top brand t-shirts.
And stocking caps for the winter.
Stop by and see us in person at the stable or visit our website on the district homepage.
And welcome back here to Mount Vernon as we got the 3rd grade future stars on the court right now. Quite a big difference in height here there, Kurt.
Yeah, we got some.
Those are some tall 3rd graders.
little feisty b-ballers in there. Then we got a couple tall.
Well, Kurt, like we were saying, what a different tale of 2 quarters there. Whew, man.
So
we got the 2 towers. Let's call it the tale of 2 quarters there too. Oh man.
You and I were a little nervous looking at each other here at the end of the first period or the first quarter there, just from a standpoint of we had 2 buckets for 3 points, one bucket, 1 free throw, and we were down by 10 at the end of the first. But then quick little timeout there, and flip flop. Then we rattled off 21 straight points. So brought us right back. And now we have a 24-13, so we got 11-point lead at half here. So, for the most part, the turnovers, we were turnover crazy there in the first period.
I think it was 8. It was either 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And they have 10 total now.
And then we had a couple more. So, we were turnover crazy. And, Coach Sanderson, that was one of the keys of the game, was hang on to the ball and don't turn it over. So I can't imagine he's down in there right now reiterating that and making sure we watch the ball and control it and hang on to it.
Yeah, it was something else there for that one. As just to recap what's happened here in the last couple days here, Kirk. Girls wrestling, Libby Dix finished second.
Yes, Friday night. Holy cow! Take a minute. Let's talk about that again. That Libby Dix is our first state finalist in the history of Mount Vernon's program.
And I don't think what some people realize is the Girls Association this year, they were not sure what the numbers would be at all for all the programs in the new schools. So they put them all in one class this year, and they did 4 super regionals. So that's even more impressive if you think about it.
Yeah, you're right on. I think it's been a tremendous success across the board. Holy cow. I heard, very unfortunately, I heard quite a few people did not get seats. It was so popular. There were so many people there. The tickets sold out. If you were not in line by like 8:30, 8:45, something like that, they sold out tickets. So it's very exciting to see the female program for the wrestling just take off phenomenally. What do we have? I think we had 2 wrestlers join us from Lisbon.
Yep.
And then the rest were out of Mount Vernon. And for those numbers, we had, like you just said, 3 finalists, or excuse me, 3 participants that went to the tournament. They placed very well, and
they only did 4 instead of the traditional 8 for medal placements. So I think next year they will probably go to 8. They were not, like I said, the Girls Association was going in blind this year. They had no idea what the numbers would be. So I haven't heard anything if they're going to try to maybe split them next year, go big schools, little schools, but we'll see what the Girls Association does there. On the boys' side of wrestling, once again, the 5th team this year to make it to state as a team, the boys wrestling were. And they finished up 4th. Tough battle there in the final duel of the night. That's a long day, 3 duels in one day, and really spaced out. But it came down, I think, to 5 or 6 points there at the end. And Mount Vernon, first time going back to the team duels in quite a while, finishes 4th. Very nice that they could do that after the girls there on Saturday at Extreme Arena. And then last night, the big win over North Lynn to give them their first loss of the year for the girls. So
you got to congratulate North Lynn. I mean, they're still having a phenomenal season. They're doing really well. What is that? 2 classes, right? They came up 2 classes. Ages and ages ago, that never happened. When I went to high school, back in the dark ages, it was, you stayed in your class. You didn't go outside your class. It was unheard of to have.
The only way you went outside your class is if it was your rival who happened to be bigger or smaller than you. That was about the only time you ever did it. Back in those days.
Yeah, and all of our rivals were in our conference, and everything was there. And that's been a trend that's happened in probably, I don't know, the last 20, 25 years or something like that. But now even our conference, the Walmac, they're all. There you go, ladies. They filled that entire bucket.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Chloe's going to have to get up there and hopefully fix that net. Other quick things on the non-athletic side here, Kirk. All-state speech on a very busy Saturday for everybody. All-state speech at Cedar Rapids, Washington. 17 teams went. That's the most that's ever gone to state, Kirk. And 9 of the 17 are going to All-State.
Good.
I was talking to Coach Tenley today about that, and she said she thinks that's the most ever in Mount Vernon school history going to All-State.
That's impressive.
That is absolutely impressive. Most schools, they just love to get 1 or 2, but we had 9 go to All-State, and that'll be at Ames. At Iowa State here the end of the month, I think. So congratulations to Coach Tanya Tinley and all the speechers over there. Speechies. on that one. So I'll tell you what, Kurt.
Good things happening right
one
now.
One of the teachers who's been here quite a while told me these kind of years don't come around very often when you're basically doing good in everything extracurricular. So definitely savor it, as hopefully both the girls and the boys too from the basketball side can possibly make it to state. Keep the trend going of teams going to state this year as we get ready to start second half here as it's West Delaware's ball. As Krogman with it underneath. With Schulte now. Back to Krogman up top. She's going to look. 10-footer's good. And that ends their dry spell, Kirk, as they start off the half with a basket as they bring on the press. As Brand with it now. Ooh, steal there. Live ball turnover. And Schulte good with it. And there's a 4-0 run right away to start the half. Turnover number 11 as Frank looks down the court. Way to look down the court for Frank. Ooh, three-pointer there by Simpson. No good. Frank gets the rebound, though. She's going to drive underneath the basket. No good. Pass it out back to Brand. Brand with a three-pointer. And the Mustangs answer right back as Frank's going to come up, try to steal the ball. No good there on Schulte, but gets a tip. And good job there by Frank to waste 5 seconds of the shot clock on West Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
And West Delaware will inbound the ball. And McMahon is going to get fouled on the way up. That's a silly foul there. And she'll go to the line. That's her second, team's first of the half. As McMahon goes to the line. 10-point lead for the Mustangs here. 6:51 left to go in the third. And McMahon misses both, rebounded by Meester. As Brand looks up the court to Frank. Over to Brand. Simpson now. And they'll do a little around the world there. As C passes it back out. Way to look out there, and Meester gets the rebound.
That was a good rebound.
I'm loving the passing here. They're going around the world, and they're doing everything. Skip pass there over to Frank. Frank's going to try to drive, nowhere to go.
Pull up and take that, Courtney. You got it.
As Simpson with it. Over to C. C nowhere to go. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Frank with it. Frank pass it back out to Brand, or to C, over to Brand. That's good. Boy, Summer Brand they're giving her the open shot. She's going to take it.
That was right on. That was money.
That was a textbook way of how to pass the ball, and Chloe got fingers on it. As Meester looking to go up with it, no good. Rebounded by Krogman.
Nice pass, good look, just didn't drop.
As I say, that last possession by the Mustangs, they put on a clinic on how to pass the ball and they had chances for good shots, and then they found a great shot.
Yeah.
So save that on huddle there. That's how you pass a ball. As C from the corner. Oh, in and out. No good. Rebounded by Meester, and she's fouled by Krogman. As that's Closter's first, team's first. Meester for 2. Gets the first one. 31-17 lead now for the Mustangs. I should let you do the color. Sorry, I just loved how they just passed around the world like that. You just don't see that often anymore. And she gets the second.
Yeah, they're at the top of the key there and just kept passing.
I loved how they went around the world there. Whew. As Frank, some tough defense, and there's going to be a timeout called by West Delaware. We'll take a timeout ourselves. Mount Vernon leads West Delaware.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing, and after a long wait, I'm excited to tell you that we're finally starting to see new vehicle inventory. Like these F-150s that are arriving daily, our dealership is one of the largest inventories in eastern Iowa. That's Lynch Ford Chevrolet. Come see how we're selling a lot of cars in a very different way.
4 out. And welcome back here to Mount Vernon. I was just in the break giving Coach Sanderson, when he comes up here, I'm going to have to say, I love how you went 4 out on that one possession. Put Meester as the 5 underneath the basket. Oh, boy, you're seeing a lot of clinic basketball here in this game on what and what not to do as we have 4:55 left to go here in the third.
So, kind of going back to the keys of the game there. I mean, they're taking care of the ball finally.
Ooh, three-pointer there by Schulte's good. That gives them life coming out of timeout.
Yeah, the defense, they're forcing Krogman to take those shots straight up in the zone. And offense, they're going to continue to play to the post.
Shot there by Meester, 15-footer. That's good. And Mustangs answer right back. As Krogman tries to pass it in there. Oh, tough bounce there by Funky.
Lilly almost had a block on there.
As Frank with it over to Brand. And, tried to draw the foul, and they're going to say that. Yep, that was a block there by Krogman. As Brand will take it out. And to the top of the key there from Frank to Meester to Simpson. Simpson looking to drive. Didn't quite get up there. Tried to take the foul. No good. Rebounded by West Delaware. As Krogman up with it. Blocked there by Meester.
Chloe caught a little something in there.
Yeah, on the lip. Yep. As Frank will push it up the court here.
Yeah, we need to swap it out.
West Delaware in 2-3 zone now as they're going to switch at the top of the key. So a 2-3 zone switch. As Simpson with a 3 contested, no good. And going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, there we go. Brindley's coming back in. Not quite sure. Chloe's got took something.
And
elbow, something.
And athletic trainer Jeremy Elliott's going to say, okay, let's go fix your lip. As the foul was on Frank, by the way. And, tie it up there. Good job. Who is that in there? Is that C? That's C. As Jackson will come in here. 34-20 your score, 2:58 left to go here in the third. And nice. West Delaware caught napping with the press as Jackson gets blocked there by Krogman. That's how you look up the court.
That was a really good play.
Well, I always say go over the top in a press, and that's about as over the top as you can get.
The whole court.
Oh, man. As Rasmussen underneath with it. Hook shot, that's good. 36-20 your score, 2:45 to go in the third. As Frank with some tough D. Krogman looking to drive. And nice under the basket there. And there you go. Way to look up the court, ladies. They're starting to break down that press now, Kirk.
They're working hard.
Tip ball there from Schulte. Turnover there. It's got to be 12 or 13 now. Whew. But the turnovers are a lot less than they were in the first half.
Yeah, they slowed them way down.
Now we just need to calm down a little bit. We're getting a little too excited. And Cameron ran with a Oh, I don't know if that was a block, but it was close to a block, and she gets the rebound. As Frank with it now. Over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen no lands land. Gets out of there. Tries a pick and roll, no good. Ooh. Almost turnover there as C with it now. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And she almost gets it stolen. Now Rasmussen looking to drive. And tries to give it to Jackson. And Rasmussen, I think, is hurt. And that would be a shot clock violation. As Rasmussen was slow to get up. As Meester back on the bench now. Has the lip fixed.
Hopefully, she's still over there wiping something.
Yeah, 36-22 your score.
A little show and tell there on the bench, letting everybody know that she's bloody.
Battle scar there, and nope, no shot there. Travel on Krogman.
We'll take it.
That's got to be at least 10 turnovers now for them.
I apologize. I lost track. I got tied up looking at a couple other things here and missed a couple of those turnovers.
As Frank will get fouled by Klosterman. Not a lot of fouls here in this quarter here, Kirk.
Well, they're hanging on so far.
By either team. As Brand gives it to C. Frank in the corner. Rasmussen trying to pick and roll there. No good. And Rasmussen. Nowhere to go with it. Tries to go up with it. That's blocked there by Krogman. No shot clock. Here left to go in the quarter. 3-point attempt there from Klosterman. No good. As Simpson will come in as well as Taylor Frank comes in for the first time tonight. And they try to get in, and Krogman gets it in. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Rasmussen. As Krogman will head to the line. First by Krogman is a swish. That's good. 36-23 to score now. 22 seconds left to go in the quarter. And next one. Oh, no travel there.
No, she was on
She went down with it.
Yep.
And Simpson with it now. Frank in the corner, and that's going to be a reach on Krogman.
Now they've 11 points by Krogman so far, so she's continuing to be their points leader and their offensive scorer. So Mount Vernon needs to continue to work on her.
And Frank gets it in to Jackson. Rasmussen in no man's land. Ooh, nice handoff there. And blocked by Krogman.
That was a good take, just a good block though.
That's going to be pretty easy to block on Jackson there. No offense to her.
Well, you get.
And Rasmussen gets the inbound, the hook shot, no good. And Simpson gets the rebound. That's good. Boy, Simpson playing with the tenacity tonight, Kirk. Woo.
Yes, she is.
Ooh, man. Playing like she's possessed. And whew, Simpson just on fire tonight, both on the arc and inside.
14 right now. Playing really well. So that brings us 15 points there, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so
you got the math there.
Let me get my calculator out.
All right. Well, I got to make sure I read this once tonight.
Yep, let's
let's
go.
read it now. I'd like to thank our sponsors for the year, Ability Physical Therapy, Richardson, Hanson's, and Holtz Insurance Agency. The 3-point sponsor tonight. I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. Bunch Heating and Cooling, Gary's Food, our timeout sponsor. Litchford Chevrolet, Downtown Dental, Iowa Physical Therapy, Hall & Hall Engineering, Copenhagen and Associates, Lunecas Consulting. Copenhagen Insurance will be the player of the game sponsor that you get to choose later there, Kirk. Mount Vernon Bank and Trust, Robinson Construction, Budget Blinds of Eastern Iowa, Greatest Rapids Community Foundation, Yoks Landing, Mount Vernon Family Dentistry, Cause Team, Palisades Family Dental, Scores, Wilkie Liquors, U.S. Home Mortgage Purchase and Refinancing, Mount Vernon Chiropractic, Mercy Care Community Physicians, Dance Arts Iowa, Trevor's Parks Construction, Mount Vernon Insurance Agency, Mount Vernon Eye Clinic, Fry Pet Hospital, Linwood Construction. Got him.
Got him. You didn't miss anything. There was a couple passes.
As Krogman up with it.
Krogman took a shot, but
Meester got a hand on it.
Meester got a hand on it.
And gets the rebound. Now Brand with it up top the key. Ooh, miscommunication there. Ooh, look out there. Third grader almost got hit in the head by Cameron Brand there. Ooh.
One going one way and the other one was shooting
the other way. All right, so turnover there. That's got to be at least 13-14 for the Mustangs, unfortunately. Oh, but that's going to be a foul on C. Got a little too aggressive there. And there's really no need for it. I think she was on the 5-second clock, so that was going to be a turnover anyway. As corner shot there, in and out. No good from Klosterman. And Mustangs get the rebound. SC. Ooh, not the best bounce pass there.
Chloe wasn't quite ready for that one.
As McMahon with it. Back to Krogman, and they go around the world. And that's no good. Shot there from Klosterman, no good. Brand looks up the court to Frank. Back to Brand. Meester. Ooh, and gets fouled. Nice move there underneath the basket.
Yeah, Krogman knew that was coming.
Yep.
Instead of giving up the points, she took the foul.
There's 6:32 left to go in this game. Mount Vernon 38, West Delaware 23. First shot from Meester. Gets the lucky bounce, is good. As Courtney Frank will come in now, so both Frank's sisters out on the court. Meester's second is a swish. And Mount Vernon with a 17-point lead here. As good tip there by Brand. 26 seconds on the shot clock.
These youngsters need to be paying attention when the ball's coming their way. That was the second one for those two.
McMahon nowhere to go with it. Gets it back to Schulte. As Krogman underneath with it on Meester. She wins that battle down there.
Barely got over.
Barely got over there. As Brand gives it to Frank. Frank nowhere to go with it in the corner. Gives it back to Brand up top. Over to C. C with a wide open three, and she's going to take it, and that's a swish. They gave it to her, Kirk, and she took it.
Yeah. Lily C's not
and
really.
Ooh, there, reach foul there by Frank.
Yeah, Lily C's not real high in three-point percentages, I don't believe. So
no, I don't think so.
Can't recall the last time she took a three-point shot.
Usually known for rebounding, but not her three-point shooting. As Krogman, yep, she wins that one. Well, that's been a fun matchup down there, on both sides tonight.
Yeah, what are they? Krogman's just a tad bit smaller than Chloe. A couple inches, but they
not by much.
Yeah, not by much. I mean, they look
Krogman's listed on the roster as 6 foot even. I'd say she's a good 6'1" now over the season.
Looks a lot closer to Chloe's height than.
And she makes 2
inches off.
As the press comes back on here again. Frank looks up the court. Good job there. As C with it in the corner.
Yeah, Mustangs are doing a good job. They're continuing to play their game, much like they wanted to.
Oh, almost a turnover there. Frank, Simpson. Well, I haven't seen Simpson go in the paint this much in quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
As Frank with it now.
Shoot.
1 left to go. Meester with a 3. Doesn't get it. That's off the backboard. Doesn't hit the rim. I'll say if she was going to make that, this place would go crazy.
Yeah.
But boy, Simpson really starting to drive in the lane now, Kirk. Becoming a two-dimensional threat instead of just one. I like that.
I think Chloe Meester's 0 for 1 on three-pointers this year.
And, Simpson went down. She slipped. And, she's limping a little bit. Oh,
take a little break there. An ankle?
That's an ankle. She slipped. And she's going to go over to, now she's walking on a little better. So hopefully it's just a little roll and nothing major than that. As C breaks the press. Jackson from 3. And they're going to call travel on her. .425 to go left here in this one, Kirk.
Yeah,
nice job by C with a steal.
It's good to be in this position late in the fourth quarter. Got 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go, and got a nice sizable lead.
Nice way to cut the zone there. And they're going to call it travel from the far referee. All right.
West Delaware has done an incredible job. They came out on fire. First quarter looked like they wanted to win this game.
Yeah.
They're still trying to win, and they're still giving us some fits on a couple things here. So, got to give them credit. Down by 17 and still playing to win.
Absolutely, and we'll see if Coach Sanderson gives them the day off tomorrow or if they'll practice. Probably not. Probably a light practice tomorrow, if anything. And that touched the shot clock, so that's no good on a shot. Still doing the press there.
Yeah.
They're not giving it up.
Well, keep working.
They are working at it.
Keep working on that press.
Yeah, C with it now.
We've done a pretty nice job maintaining it and handling it.
Frank with a corner 3.
Especially
timeout by Coach Sanderson. He's going to get subs in, it looks like.
Especially when we get shots like that.
As 20-point lead now, 3:18 left to go in the quarter.
We got a few of our girls tonight are kind of outside their comfort zone, wouldn't you say?
I'd say so. I haven't seen really Peyton Simpson really driving the lane very much all year, so that's something different. Courtney Frank making the corner threes, and
Chloe Meester,
Lily C making some threes.
Missing by a short bit there.
Lily C making some threes. I mean, boy, we're seeing this.
Yeah.
We're seeing some different stuff here in this game. For sure.
Yeah.
As well as some new subs coming in for the Mustangs and the Hawks. Whew. Different. Let's see. Rasmussen comes in. Taylor Frank comes in. C comes in. Jackson comes in.
Brand's still in.
Brand's the only one who's staying in. Nice block there by Rasmussen on Krogman. And way to look down the court there from C to Jackson, and that's going to be a foul. Simpson comes back out of the locker room with the shoe off. She's done for the night.
With Aaron Jackson's size, she's got to go real quick. When she's that wide open, she's got to shoot that layup as fast as she possibly can.
Absolutely, but she makes the first free throw, and ice on Peyton Simpson's ankle, so hopefully it's just rolled it a little bit, nothing too terrible. Second shot by Jackson's good.
First 2 points for Jackson of the night. Yeah, that's kind of one of the nice things we've talked about all year long is the distribution of points between all the Mustang girls.
Absolutely, and looking at that tonight, there's really no standout leading scorer for the Mustangs when you look at all the stats this year. Everybody's pretty even of the starting five, which is really impressive.
Just seeing Aaron Jackson make her first 2 points of the game. We're down to the last 3 minutes, and she's just now getting her first 2 points. I think back to the first game of the season, she was the leading scorer. She had, don't quote me, but it was either 18 or 21 in the first game of the year. I think it was 18. So it just goes to show that how they've been mixing the points up and
the other thing too, Kirk, is the assists. I mean, assists are also all over the board too. No one's selfish with the ball. Ooh. And no travel called. Timeout. They could call timeout. And did Sanderson call timeout in time?
No.
Or
that was a jump.
Yep. All right. 2:32 left to go on this one. Kira Emerson for West Delaware will come on now.
Yeah, they're
starting to start getting in the bench players now.
Yeah, some of those ladies got a lot of playing time in the JV game earlier.
And Jackson with a foul, and Schulte's shot is good. 48-31 the score now. We have some fresh faces coming in here for the Mustangs. Looks like Appleton and Moss will come in. As Schulte will go for the old-fashioned three-point play, no good. Rebounded by Peyton. Shot there, three-pointer, no good off the rim from Funky. West Delaware gets the rebound. Krogman underneath.
Turnover
there.
Two minutes to go. I think we just need to work on take care of the ball.
Take care of the ball there.
Come on, ladies. There.
And they're still going to stay in their press.
I gave them a little bit of a jinx there, but yep. Take care of the ball and keep working around. Let's see some more of that around the world.
As Appleton to Rasmussen with the hook shot off the backboard, no good. As Krogman on Rasmussen. Ooh, foul there as Krogman wins that round. I'd say this will be Krogman's last shots of the game. First one's good. As second shot from Krogman gets the bounce. As Adriana Wabana comes in for West Delaware. 1:42 left to go. Frank with it here. Nowhere to go. Over to Moss. Moss over to Appleton. Now to Jackson. Jackson nowhere to go with it. Gives it to Moss. Jackson in the corner. Over to Rasmussen.
Get it up.
Rasmussen gets it up and draws the foul.
Yeah, they were running down the shot clock on that one. Haven't seen a shot clock violation by the Mustangs in quite some time.
There was one tonight. They did have one tonight.
Okay. Like I said, I haven't seen a shot clock violation in quite some time on the Mustangs. So I'm appreciative of you keeping me straight on that.
You're supposed to keep me straight. I just call as I see it. As Laura Swart will come in now for the Mustangs. And that's out of bounds on West Delaware. And, hey, here comes your pride and joy right here. I want to make sure you notice that. So
I love all three of my daughters. She just happens to be the one I'm watching right now.
As Wishmeyer with it. Ooh, nice move. Wonder who taught her that.
It certainly was not me. She learned most of that on her own.
Shot there, no good. Rebounded by Appleton. She's going to push it up the floor.
No kind of fun stat here. We have all 5 of our JV starters on the floor right now.
Oh, nice cut there by Elsa Appleton. Nice cut.
Nice work.
As West Delaware called timeout just to get players in. Also with some varsity points there. 51-33 your score.
It's got to be a little bit of a challenge coming in cold the last 2 minutes of the game.
It does.
After you've been playing earlier.
Three-pointer there off the rim, rebounded by Wishmeyer. She'll give it to Appleton. Over to Frank. Frank going to drive in. Pass it out back to Moss. Yeah, that's going to be a charge. Yep. That's going to be a charge. Taylor Frank with a charge. Put that, mark that on the calendar. Taylor.
We have seen some first tonight.
Boy, if I'm going to coach Anderson, I'm like Taylor Frank with a charge on February 7th. Ooh, nice steal there by Elsa. Over to Moss. Moss looking to drive, nowhere to go. Back to Elsa Appleton with a shot, and that's no good. And that's the ball game.
There we go.
And Mount Vernon finishes the regular season with a 51-33 victory. That puts them at, what's their record now?
13-7.
13-7 for the year, and now put West Delaware at 6-15.
So every single year you want to look for improvement, right?
Oh, yes.
So
and
last year was a huge improvement over the previous year. This year we were up one more game over our regular season from last year. So we're continuing to trend. That's great.
And finishing the regular season ranked, that's also very impressive.
We ran most of the season this year on some sort of I would say the bottom half of the rankings. What did we peak at? 8, something around there. So that's really good. Happy to see the success for these young ladies and getting another win on the season. We will be back here on
Saturday
against
Tipton.
Here we go.
You see, how do I though this and you don't?
Think maybe I'm lobbing some softballs to you.
If that's what you think, but
the first round games is Saturday at 7:00, so we will be here on the Mustang Cast for that one.
Are they doing double headers now for that, or is that everybody?
I do not believe so.
Okay, so no game before.
The higher seed team is hosting this year.
Okay. So there won't be a 4 or 5 game here then? Okay.
No.
Girls don't do that. Boys still do that. So
they're not doing the regionals. It's just the higher hosting or the higher ranked team is hosting this year. So Mount Vernon's guaranteed
2 home games.
Hopefully 2 home games. Yep. It would be if things play out the way they probably should play out on paper. Mount Vernon will get that win and they will move on, and chances are that they will play Davenport Assumption. So that would help close out our side of the bracket down here. And there's a high belief, I think, Paul, that if we win those 2 games, we're going to meet Solon again. As long as they win their 2 games. So kind of have things laid out a little bit for us, and hopefully Mustangs can keep playing their hearts out and sticking to their key points. Not exactly, but pretty close to. One of the keys to every single game is taking care of the ball.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
we need to get a little bit better. We can't start off. What would you say? 6?
Oh,
at least 3 or 4, and then we were like real high 6.
The first
quarter.
3 possessions were all live ball turnovers. So
yeah, and then we had 6 turnovers in the first quarter, I know, for us, and that's not a good way to start a game. So we got to continue to bring that back down and get to a point where we're not doing that. So
as we wait for Coach Sanderson to come up here,
I think this game pivots right back to a small little flurry, both offensively and defensively, early in the second half, which was kind of led by Peyton Simpson. She had an incredible stretch there where she, not quite 14 points straight, but I know that first half she ended with 14 points. They all came in the second quarter. Most of that was on her quickness and driving the lane, and she finished with, 16, somewhere around there. I'm not quite sure. Towards the end there, I started losing track of some of my shots, but
so who is your Copenhagen Insurance Player of the Game here? I forgot to almost do that.
Nope, I'm sticking right with it. I was walking us right into it. So
okay,
I'm going to stick with Peyton Simpson. So
I would agree with that.
Congratulations to Peyton Simpson. She did a really good job there in the second quarter, both offensively and defensively, and was able to really spark the turnover. Or the turnaround, I should say, really spark the turnaround and get the Mustangs on the right track and get us going to is it a 19-point win or 21-point win? 51 to
excuse me,
30, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a bad night for the Mustangs. Started out really rough there, down 13-3 in the first, and it was all Mount Vernon after that. Went on an 18-0 run to start the second quarter. So
yeah, that was phenomenal to see that.
Not bad at all. So anyway, Kurt, we had the postseason. The postseason brackets for the boys should be coming out this week. So we'll see how that lines up. That's the 3-person panel is going to have a very interesting time where they put Mount Vernon at, because with 2 ranked victories over top 5 teams and a winning record, it's going to be very interesting what region and what seed they put Mount Vernon in. Talking to Coach Roberts this week, he's really hoping with those 2 wins over Xavier and Marion that the association gives him a 2 seed. That way we have first round and second round games on that one. And then the neutral site game, of course, at the end. So that'll be really interesting to see what those pairings are going to be on the boys' end.
Absolutely.
And then also Saturday is they changed the way wrestling's done now, Kirk. You just do a district now for boys. That's how you qualify for state. No more sectionals, so just districts now. That's on Saturday.
Yeah. Every few years they make little tweaks and adjustments to postseason play. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out for wrestling.
Yes, it will be. Talking to most of the wrestlers, they're like, yay, we don't have to do any more sectionals.
Yeah.
So most of them were pretty happy about it.
I could see that.
For that one, and I don't know if we can stay on the air much longer here. I don't know if Coach is going to come up or not. But anyway, it was a good game regardless. So
Yeah, got the win. I saw Coach Sanderson cook some more cookies for the student section. So just peeking down there. I don't see him down there. He must have taken him inside for the team to chow down on.
So anyway, Kurt, I think we'll just call it a night here on this one.
Okay.
Thank you all for tuning in to Mustang Vision. I think Jim will not be back Saturday. It'll be you and man of many talents, Lucas Stevens.
Okay.
Luke Stevens. So
that'll be fun.
We thank Luke for doing that because then we do not have to pay the Girls Association
Here he comes.
to do that. Oh, here he comes, just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
I was running out of banter there. Whew, man.
All right, thanks, Paul.
Yep, you are welcome. And walking up here, got shirt and tie on tonight. I don't know. I don't think you're going to do that again. Well, Coach, I haven't seen you wear a shirt and tie very much this year, but I don't think you're going to do it again the way the game started. Whew, man.
Yeah, well,
that was tough.
We haven't played very well when I've worn a shirt and tie, to be honest, so we've been going a little more quarter zip here down the stretch. But last regular season home game for our seniors tonight, so we dressed up a little bit. And, you know, it's one of those things after the big game last night. I mean, obviously we expend a lot of energy and getting a big win over North Lynn here. This is a classic trap game right before the postseason, and, you know, clearly we came out a little bit flat. But I love the way that we responded in the second quarter. You know, we went 21-0 there over a stretch. I don't think they scored in the second quarter at all.
They did not.
And that really flipped the game over, you know, and then from that point we were able to kind of keep it in double digits and be relatively comfortable there down the stretch. And if we wanted anything out of tonight, you know, we probably would have liked to maybe not play our starters quite as much, but it was nice to have a comfortable game in the last 3-4 minutes instead of feeling like we're hanging on by the skin of our teeth. So, so all of that we were able to accomplish here tonight. And I think Peyton Simpson's ankle is going to be okay. It looks like. We'll see how it looks tomorrow, but it doesn't look too bad, so that's a relief
good
as well.
That's good to know. We were a little worried about that, but getting up on our own power, I'm like, okay, we just tweaked it a little bit. Not going to be the worst thing. So maybe 2 days off, practice on Friday, then she's back on playing on Saturday, hopefully. So for that one. Myself and Kirk, boy, we know especially me watching a lot of your games this year, you had people doing stuff that they normally don't do tonight. We'll start with the positive things. Boy, Peyton Simpson driving in the lane, that's something new we haven't seen very much all year. Was that planned, or did she just come out like with that fire in her tonight? Wow, I mean, we were not expecting that.
Yeah, well, it's nice to see Peyton get off the dribble a little bit. She's done it at different times last year and this year, and of course, you know, our primary drivers often are LC and Courtney, you know, from the perimeter. A lot of times Peyton's a spacer, giving us that perimeter shot, and she's obviously shot it really well from the perimeter here this season. But fun to see her kind of lower that inside shoulder and try to attack the basket there. We know she's a strong kid. You know, obviously all of our kids are strong. They spend a lot of time with Coach Peterson in the weight room, obviously. But fun to see her look for those opportunities a little bit more here tonight and be able to get to the rim and finish a few.
Yeah, absolutely. Then the other thing we noticed too tonight, Lily C taking more shots. Usually she's the lead rebounder, but that second quarter she was her and Simpson were almost two leading scorers there.
Yeah, I thought, you know, LC's been shooting a pretty good percentage from three this year. She's been around kind of upper 30s, 37 to 40, kind of back and forth a little bit. And I think one of the things about her is she just takes nice rhythm threes. They're not rushed. They're not off balance. A lot of times they're off the catch or just a little rhythm dribble right there. So pretty cool to see her knock a couple down here tonight. And I think we were 8 for 18 as a team from three, which obviously is pretty good, especially
You'll take that any night.
Given the inside presence that we have at the same time. You know, it's nice balance here tonight.
Absolutely. And then one other thing, too, notice tonight, boy, they let Cam and Brand just take those threes, didn't they?
Yeah, Cam 3 for 3 tonight, and good to see her shot fall, you know, as well. And she does so many things for us, you know, that don't show up in the box score, throwing the ball in bounds and quarterbacking the press break and all those types of things. And, you know, I often say that Courtney and LC are our drivers. Obviously, our fives are our post players. You know, you got Peyton and E give us space, and Cam is the glue that kind of brings it all together and all the things that she does well for us. And fun to see her get on the scoreboard a little bit more tonight.
Well, now you head in the postseason on Saturday against Tipton. Are you going to practice tomorrow?
Kind of. We've got a guest speaker tomorrow. There's a guy that I've gotten to know through my work named Jason Caldwell, who he owns the world record for the fastest trip across the Atlantic Ocean in a 4-man rowboat. And he holds the world record for going across the Pacific from San Francisco to Hawaii. So he was on our podcast that I do for work. Just a fascinating guy, kind of an adventure athlete, and then he speaks on leadership and teamwork to Fortune 500 companies and stuff like that. So he's zooming in tomorrow during our lunch, and we've got some questions prepared for him. And then we'll come into the gym for about an hour and just shoot a little bit, do a real brief introduction to Tipton, and then get him out of here. And hopefully they'll come back on Thursday rested and ready to dig in.
Good. Well, good to hear that. And as we look forward to Saturday, we hope everyone that can't be here will tune in, and we also hope you the best for your postseason play, and we hope to add another banner there next to the office for sure.
Yeah, well, a lot of work to be done, obviously, before we get to that point, but the kids are excited for the opportunity in front of them, and a couple rivalry games there. Obviously, we've run into Assumption in volleyball and in softball in the last couple of seasons here, so those kids know each other pretty well from competing in other sports, and then obviously Solon looming. I know the girls would love to get another shot at them if we can earn it, and hopefully we'll get a chance to play for that banner, but a lot of work to be done before then.
Absolutely. So thank you for joining us as always, Coach, and my name is Paul Feud. Kurt Wishmeyer colored tonight.